Check, check. All right. All right, check, check, check. Check, check, check. All right. Good morning, everybody. How are you doing? Awesome. Good to see you all. Thank y'all for being here. I'm so happy to be with y'all today after Thanksgiving in between holidays here. Hope y'all are doing all right this morning. We got some happy songs. We got some songs of resilience this morning. We got Reverend Ken gonna give an awesome sermon, and we're gonna get started with our day. All right. I'm Savannah, by the way. My name's Savannah Savino. If you don't know me, now you do, and I'm glad I can be here with you today. I know the holidays can be really trying on everybody. There's a lot of good to it. There's a lot of hard parts. So the song's called "Stand Like an Oak." Stand like an oak, an aspen, and alder. It's in you, don't falter. And if so, then I got you. Fake it, walk taller. Anything that makes you feel smaller, leave it by the angels of the water. Push 'em up, push 'em out. Put away your cares. Fold them, fold them. Fold up your fear. You said, come to this river. Lend me your arm. Lean back. There's nothing to be alarmed of. Push 'em up, push 'em out. Put away your cares. Fold them, fold them. Fold up your feet. You said the more I know, the more I give. And the more I return to myself around every bed. Push 'em up, push 'em out. Put away your cares. Fold them, fold them. Fold up your feet. Stand like an oak. Yeah. Stand like an oak. Stand like an oak.
Morning.
Thank you for coming out on this Sunday after Thanksgiving. We're glad you're here. You know, we are a unique spiritual community. There we go. They're trying to be a little funny with me. So we're a unique spiritual community. We don't have dogma. We don't tell you what you should believe. We encourage you to come to a God of your understanding, one that you can use to empower your life. So know you're in a good place this morning, and just relax and just allow the spirit of love you feel around you to flow through you and to encourage the very best of you. So we've got a couple of announcements this morning, and I've got Mike Lawley coming up to share one with us. Come on up, Mike. Turn the AC down.
Good morning, everyone. So I know we're just finishing up Thanksgiving. We're probably still eating turkey or what have you. I know we still got some at our house, but we're planning a Christmas party. So the Christmas party here, the holiday party, is December 13th. That's a Saturday night at 5:30. It's a potluck. So we're encouraging everyone to, bring something they want to share. And there's sign-ups. The water fountain, which is just to the right of the hospitality room, there's a sheet, and on the front table on the way out, there's a sheet. Please just give your name, email, and then we'll send you whatever info. We don't need to know what you're going to bring because it's all going to work out. We've never had a potluck that didn't work out, right? So bring whatever you want to bring. So once again, December 13th, so it's only a couple weeks away, and just sign up so we have an idea of how many's coming. Thank you.
Thank you, Mike. So we've already had some really great events this year already. I don't know how many of you got to go to the Interfaith Thanksgiving service that we had at the Mormon Church, but it was an amazing event. We're going to hope to do more of those kinds of things. We had our great Thanksgiving potluck here, and I know that was a big, huge success. We're grateful for everyone that worked hard on that. We have our Christmas gifts that we're giving to 15 families in need. I think they've all been given out, but if you've taken a name, please stay around and see Brenda Sacensis. Brenda, stand up wherever you are. There she is. She's going to be in the back corner over there. See her because she's got some additional details for you. The gifts have to come in by next week, so no excuses. If you can't fulfill the list, talk to us because we want to make sure no kid is disappointed on Christmas time. So be sure to talk with Brenda or talk with me. We have the food pantry outside that's continuing to go. We're delivering lots of food to the food pantry because, of course, there's lots of challenges with that right now. We have the holiday party coming on the 13th. Mike talked to you about. Please sign up outside. We have gifts we're giving to the animal rescue. That is ending this week. But if you look in the corner, you'll see lots of gifts that we've given to little guys in need. Yes. And a very fun event, on the 21st, we're going to go caroling at the Ponce Nursing Home. And we will go caroling, we will give out Christmas gifts, and we'll have a party there for people who are in the nursing home over the holidays. That will be on the 21st. Now, finally, today at 11:30, we've got a workshop, and our own wonderful Kathy is coming up to tell us all about it. Come on up, Kathy.
Hi, you guys. It's a play shop, not a workshop. I never work. So come at 11:30 with your pens and papers and take notes about the things that I do to make myself healthy all year round, not just the season right now. Thank you.
Thank you, Kathy. All right, well, let's get our service going. Let's bring Savannah up to play something really amazing for us. Come on up, Savannah.
All right. I know my duty is music, but I do need to say something really quick that happened to me last night that was hilarious. So it's the holiday season, and I was performing somewhere, and 3 horses came up and by the venue that I was at, and I was like, this feels like a Christmas miracle. So I got to talk to them. Anyway, I just wanted to tell you guys that. So it's like, when do you see that happen, like in real life, where you're just on a street and there's these horses? So that was pretty cool. I think they did. They were like, this way. That was cool. Life has a way of sneaking in, doing the flip before you can even begin to process it, or to process it. It just is. But sometimes it's more than you can say, when you're feeling the weight of all of your mistakes. From the pain, my heart it aches. I don't feel no grace, just deep ends I have to face. And I'm angry, and I'm still angry, holding on to resentment and bitterness, like I'll get some kind of justice out of it, but slowly it's killing me. And this angst, no, it isn't really me, but the fight for peace. You thought this would be over and done with now, and as the clock strikes midnight, you make a vow to let it go, to let it go. But you hold on. Well, this isn't the first time, and it won't be the last, that you're diving in and out, reliving your past, and it tosses you around while you're bleeding on the ground. Please give me the courage to see, give me the wisdom to be, give me the rest to be relieved. I'm not so angry that I'm still angry. Well, healing, it comes in waves, and my darling, you are so brave to continue on this road that you made. Thank you. Thank you. That is my song. It's called Fight for Peace. And I do want to celebrate the holiday with you as well, but I feel like it's part of my spiritual duty being here as well to be vulnerable in the fact that as beautiful as the holidays are, there can also be a lot of pain and grief as well. And I'm gonna be real and be true to myself with that, and try to both celebrate and also bring the reality of certain things together. And I really appreciate being able to be here and have a platform to blend the two. So thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank you, Savannah. And so now we have something very special for us because we have a new lay leader coming up to do a reading and treatment, and it's our own Victor Manley. Come on up, Victor.
Buddy. Thank you. Is this on? Can you hear me? Okay, great. Hi everyone. I'm Victor Manley. I've been with the Spiritual Center since I was 9 years old. So what's that, 17 years or something? It's a long time. So I'm glad I'm able to give back, and I just wanted to be able to share this reading and treatment with you. I took this from the Science of Mind book by Ernest Holmes, our teacher. It's on the chapter from the Law of Attraction, Attracting Success. But there is a divine principle, and what it does for us, it must do through us. Our part in the demonstration is to set the word in motion, thus compelling through the law of subjectivity the result of our manifestation. We should come to consider the law and the spirit as friends and think of them as such. In this way, we shall gradually go from good to more good, and from peace to greater peace. This is the natural unfoldment of reality through man. We should expect the best, and so live that the best may become a part of our experience. We must be specific in what we do, while at the same time never outlining how it shall be done. Remember, we are dealing with intelligence. It is going to evolve our concept exactly as we involve it. If one could take a picture of his objective circumstances and a picture of his subjective mentality, he would find them to be identical, for one is the image and the other is a reflection of that image. Let us bow our heads in treatment and prayer. Taking a deep inhale and exhale. Universal Spirit, we are receptive to your presence in this sacred space here and now. We know that you are all that is, omnipotent, omnipresent, and omniscient. We understand that we as humanity all share an aspect of the divine and acknowledge our divine nature as beautiful manifestations of your limitless creativity. We know that Spirit works for us by working through us. Thus, we affirm that we are a channel for God's will. Because we know we have the power to manifest our present reality through the creative process, we affirm the following. Declare your freedom. Know that no matter what others may say, think, or do, you are a success now, and nothing can hinder you from accomplishing your good. All the power of the universe is with you. Feel it, know it, and then act as though it were true. And so it is.
Thank you, Victor. Thank you, Victor. That was lovely. So my talk this morning is surviving the holidays. If you listen carefully, you can almost hear the panic in the streets. And yes, the holidays, they're coming up sooner than normal. It seems even before people take their pumpkins in from Halloween, they're already putting up Christmas lights. And I have a theory about that. I think that our culture, our society is in such need of a little bit of respite from all the turmoil and confusion that we're starting things earlier. And that's okay too. Now, my teacher, Kennedy Schultz, he gave this talk when I first started coming to our teaching, and I was kind of amazed about it because it was the first time that I had heard a spiritual teacher talking about the holidays being stressful. But it's a truth we need to recognize and to acknowledge, particularly when we have events coming up that we're surrounded with family and with expectations. I remember one Thanksgiving, I had invited a lot of friends over and I had family, and I had envisioned a wonderful meal surrounded by interesting conversation, brilliant ideas, and that was my expectations. My niece showed up with her new little baby, and my sister and her husband scarfed the food down as quickly as they could, and they were soon on the floor talking baby talk with the baby and ignoring everybody else. This is what happens. There's a great book that's come out by Mel Robbins, and it's called Just Let Them. Just Let Them. And she wrote in it, you don't have to match anyone's energy, not their chaos, not their expectations, not their timelines. Just let them be where they are and stay where you need to be. Now, this is the opposite of what we're told by what we're supposed to expect this time of year. The season is supposed to be perfect. But perfection is not something we experience, it's something we proclaim. The magic of the season does not come to us, it comes through us. When we choose to be channels of Spirit's blessings right where we are, right as we are. I spent Thanksgiving up in Dayton, Ohio. It was 32 degrees up there. Thankfully, we got out of there because Tuesday it's headed down to 14 degrees. So we were out Friday morning. We were looking for a Christmas tree with my niece, and she had taken us out to this Christmas tree farm, and it was cold. The wind was blowing, and after 45 minutes of her looking for the perfect Christmas tree, we were all frozen like popsicles. But tying the tree onto the car was a young man, and he was all in the right clothes, so he was very comfortable. And his mom owns the tree farm. And he couldn't have been happier. He was humming Christmas tunes. He was very helpful. He wished us all a great Christmas. He hugged us. And I thought to myself, this is perfection. This is perfection. This is what you have to do. You have to recognize perfection. Wherever it is, wherever you see it. Now, this isn't the message we get from Hollywood or Madison Avenue. I always love this time of the year, the expensive car commercials you see, you know, with the perfect couple in a perfect house, and the guy wakes up his wife. Well, we hope it's his wife. No judgment, no judgment. You know, and she has a ribbon that's been attached to her hand, and she follows the ribbon out, and there in the parking lot is the Lexus with a big bow on it. Where do you get those bows? I've never seen one. Where do you shop? What, is the Lexus dealership has bows? Yeah. And then, of course, the worst of it is the romantic holiday movies. You know, the ones where the overlooked, frumpy girl with a heart of gold, she's working away, low self-esteem, she's working away at the orphanage. She spends her weekends at the animal rescue. She has gay friends. They always have gay friends. She refuses their fashion advice. And one Christmas Eve, by chance, she runs into the misunderstood prince. And he's escaping his family because they want him to marry a rich banker because the kingdom needs some money. But he's determined to find true love for himself. You watch that kind of stuff, it'll drive you crazy. The next thing you know, you'll be sitting on the couch with an emergency bucket of Kentucky Fried Chicken under one arm. Let the fantasy of a perfect holiday go. Let it go. Be realistic. Laugh. Let life be life. Or as Robin says, let them think it has to be perfect. You can choose peace instead. Choose peace. Now, I will confess, I love the holidays. I love the music. Oh, Holy Night is one of my favorite carols. I love Christmas shows. The Pinky and the Brain Christmas special is one of my favorite shows. I love the food, eggnog and red velvet cake. So I love all of it. But I will tell you this, I do have to be careful because there's such a buildup for the holidays, and then all of a sudden in one day it's over with. And so I, for myself, have to watch what post-holiday blues. And it's kind of interesting that we do this for Christmas. You don't ever hear anybody talk about they've got post-July 4th blues or post-Memorial Day blues. But there's so many expectations for this day. And so I think it's important, if you're susceptible to this, to have a strategy. Put a plan in place and start with it now. Don't wait till after the holidays. So I like to plan something special in January. Something fun, maybe a getaway, a project, or just something relaxing. Something for me. And of course, right after the decorations all come down, that's when we start working for the Venus Manley Scholarship Program. And that always brings my spirits up. If you need to feel better about yourself or life, here is a guaranteed way to do that. Go out and do something nice for someone. Stop worrying about something special happening for you. Make something special happen for someone else. Instead of looking for the blessing of God, become the blessing from Spirit. Now, one year, we had adopted a little 6-year-old boy for Christmas, and he had given us all his Christmas lists. And the thing that we noticed is that he didn't really have very much. Most of the list was socks and underwear and clothes. Well, you know that came from his mom. And so we decided, we bought him some other things, and we hid a note from Santa Claus in it. And the note from Santa Claus said, Michael, I know you're working hard to be a good guy. I'm proud of you. I know it's hard to follow all the rules, but keep up the good work. And Rudolph and I will see you again next year. Love, Santa. Just being a source of encouragement, because you never know. You don't know how other people are struggling, how other people are just barely hanging on. So be willing to be a source of encouragement for those around you. Particularly for in retail, the people you deal in retail, and even the people that you have to deal with on the phone, calling you're dealing with phone banks. Be willing to be loving. Step out in love. And even when it feels uncomfortable, do it anyway. You'll feel better. In the Jewish tradition, there's an idea that the highest charity you can do is to do a kindness without expectation of any return. And to do it in a way that the people who receive the kindness never know where it's come from. And if you're not feeling okay this year, that's okay. That's okay. Some years are just not made for celebration. Some years the best you can do is just to get through one foot after another. And that too is holy. There's not a flaw because you're not feeling merry and happy. Some years it's just a matter of, getting frozen pizza and watching Star Wars from end to end, or The Godfather. If that's what seems right to you, then do that and be okay with it. Robin said, let this be the year you stop forcing yourself to enjoy things you don't enjoy. You don't have to do that. And if that means not going to visit Aunt Edna, who's never had a kind word to say to anybody, then don't do it. And if you do, then set some guidelines for yourself. Stay only as long as you feel imbalanced. And just like if you were to go to a hot zone with, infections, inoculate yourself. Inoculate yourself. Make sure you go in fully strong and fully empowered and fully pumped up, and refuse to be triggered. If somebody says something that really is insulting, just let it slide by. You don't have to give it energy. You don't have to attach to it. Just let it slide over you. And celebrate in a way that's right for you, something that you enjoy. I had a Jewish friend in Atlanta, and she said she celebrated Christmas Day by cleaning her house from top to bottom. Well, that's okay, but you don't want to go into the New Year smelling like Lysol. I had other Jewish friends, and they said, well, we wake up late, we go out to Chinese restaurant, and then we go to a movie. That sounds a lot better. If you don't want to celebrate it, fine, but you don't make it painful. Enjoy it in the way that you can enjoy. And don't spread your discomfort. If having people happy and singing Christmas carols drive you mad, just ignore it and let it go on. Don't impose your discomfort on anybody. And make sure in all you're doing, you do something nice for yourself. Robin said, let them celebrate how they want. You celebrate how you need. So do something nice for yourself. And make sure of all the presents you give out, you also give a present for yourself. Maybe it's a massage. Maybe it's a book. If I'm feeling really nostalgic, it's a bag of cheese crystals. I used to buy my nieces in Macon. Do something good for yourself. And while it's wonderful to revisit good memories, be careful not to romanticize the past. For years, I longed for the Christmases I had in Macon when I was a young man, really. I would come home from D.C. Our house would be full of family and friends coming and going. They were wonderful holidays. And for years, I longed for those Christmases. And finally, I had a revelation that what I had done is I had taken separate memories from seasons and I had stitched them all together and said, that's what Christmas was. But that really wasn't the truth, because there had been some years that things hadn't worked out. One year when I had a bad case of the flu. One year I was on the outs with, family members or friends. And so it wasn't true that they were all perfect. It was a trick of memory. Let the past be the past. Don't drag old expectations into a new season. And be gentle. Be present with now. This is what we all have. It's the now. And remember the deeper message of the holiday, because this is a spiritual season. It's no coincidence that so many spiritual holidays happen at this time of the year. So the veil has thinned, and this is a special time for us to deepen our spiritual practice and to be open to the goodness and signs and symbols that Spirit has for us. There is a new light coming into the world. That's what the holidays are all about. That in the darkest of times and the most unlikely of places and through the most ordinary people, a miracle occurred. And it's happening still. It just wasn't something 2,000 years ago. It happens now when we look for it and we acknowledge it. Many years ago, I was on Christmas Eve. I was at a convenience store, and there was a car next to me. It was an old clunker, and the hood was up and steam was pouring out of it. And a young man, he was there fiddling with the engine. And in the car was a young woman with a baby. And I thought to myself, This is the Holy Family. This is it. In the Christmas story, they always leave out, to me, one of the most obvious details. They leave it out. They said Joseph had to go back to Bethlehem because of a census. And he had to go back to his hometown, and there was no room in the inn. They didn't have Motel 6 in Bethlehem 2,000 years ago. There was no Holiday Inn. There was no room in the inn because his family had figured out the situation, and they weren't going to allow that pregnant woman in their house. That was the situation. And Joseph stuck with her. It could have been easy. It could have been easy for him to take in their advice. You can imagine what they said to Joseph. Oh, that big city girl, she's pulled one over on you. But he stuck with her. And together, they birthed in a miracle. A flicker of hope when no one was looking in the darkest of places. And that still is happening in our lives. This year, I've been shifting my own spiritual practice. I'm convinced that if we become agents of good, earth angels of good for people around us, Spirit's going to take care of us. Wasn't that the message of Christ? Don't worry. Look at the birds. Look at the lilies of the field. Go out and be the blessing you're called to be. And Spirit's going to take care of the rest. We don't have to be perfect. We just have to be willing. Robin says, let them be who they are. Let yourself become who you dream of. Let you be the person you're becoming, who Spirit has called forth. Spirit created you, called you by name from stardust. And it's never been disappointed by your mistakes or your challenges. It's far more impressed with your possibilities, with your courage and your conviction to love. Be the person God is calling you to be, and be brave about it. Don't hold back. Be bold. Be bold with your willingness to love, your willingness to be compassionate and joyful. The most important gift you can give anyone is just your intention, just by acknowledging them as worthy, as important, as needed and necessary. Just taking time with someone and letting them know they matter. So I was visiting my niece, and she has a 13-year-old guy. And I wanted to spend some time with him, and I wanted to make sure that I wanted him to know that I valued him. And so as I remembered a 13-year-old, what's really important to a 13-year-old, their music. And so I went down in the basement, and I asked him to put some of his music on and tell me why he really liked it. Well, a migraine later, we had made a connection. And it's okay. I got over the migraine. But it was important for him to know that I valued what he thought was important. And it was important for me to know what he's looking for, what he thinks is important. What people want from us is just acknowledgement. Acknowledgement. You are important. You matter. The truth of it is that we all matter. We all matter. The Christmas story, it says there's a band of angels saying to the frightened and scared shepherds. A band of angels. What do they sing to them? Don't be afraid. Just know that those angels are still singing for you. When we choose to be loving instead of judgmental, when we choose to be compassionate instead of angry, when we choose to see ourselves as bright, shining lights of God's possibility, those angels sing out. Christ rode in Jerusalem. The priest complained that the crowds were cheering his coming. When we choose to ride into the fullness of our spirit, It won't matter how the bitter and the cynical complain about our joy. The very stones themselves will sing out, Emmanuel, Emmanuel, God with us. And it's what we've come to do. And our lives, our mission won't be complete until we've done it. This is the truth in your life this morning. It's the truth in mine, and so it is. Thank you. Thank you.
I just love this place. Don't y'all feel it today? The service isn't about me, so I'm not going to make it about me, but I was going to call Ken and say I can't show up today because I'm not my Savannah happy self. And that's what everybody wants and needs, I feel. And I said, you know what? No, I'm still going to go because true spirituality is showing up, even when it's hard, even when it's messy, and good can still come of pain. And so here I am, and I don't feel like my normal self, but I have joy because I have you guys. And like I said, true spirituality is showing up, and I want to encourage you all and myself to remove shame. If you're feeling any kind of shame today for where you're at, how you feel, where your circumstance is, I want to encourage you to release that because there is a higher spirit that cares about every detail of where we are, and we're never alone. We are never alone. God is my shepherd, I won't be wanting, I won't be wanting. Nope, I'm gonna change it. All right, here we go. Gotta do justice to this one. God is my shepherd, I won't be wanting, I won't be wanting. He makes me rest in fields of green with quiet streams. Even though I walk through the valley of death and dying, I will not fear, for you're with me, you're always with me. Your shepherd's staff covers me, you are my fear. presence of enemies. Surely goodness will follow me, follow me. In the house of God forever. God is my shepherd, I won't be wanting, I won't be wanting. He makes me rest in fields of green, with quiet streams. Even when I'm walking through the valley of death and dying, I will not fear, for you are with me, you're always with me. Shepherd style covers me. You are my feast in the presence of enemies. Surely goodness will follow me, follow me. In the house of God forever. House of God forever, yeah. Your shepherd's staff comforts me. You are my feast in the presence of enemies. Surely goodness will follow me, will follow me. In the house of God forever. House of God forever, yeah. House of God forever.
Aw.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Thank you, Savannah. That was lovely. They didn't give me a standing ovation.
Well, you gotta pour your guts out, and then they'll give you a standing ovation.
It was beautiful, Savannah. Okay. Now we come to the time we support this place. And you know, we support it because it's a wonderful and amazing, it's a magical place, actually. It's a place where you can come and feel encouraged and inspired every week. So we support it because this is valuable work that we're doing. Now, you can support us in several ways, through volunteership, you can support us through prayer, and of course through contributions. However you choose to do so, know that your gift is going to return to you multiplied abundantly. So if you will take your intention and place it over your heart and read with me this affirmation of prosperity. I live in a universe of abundance. As I freely and joyfully give, I join in the divine flow, and all I share with life returns to me multiplied abundantly. If the ushers step forward, Savannah, you're back up.
All right, you guys want a happy song? Maybe I should do a happy song. All right. Well, don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Singing, don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Yeah, stand up if you want to. Rise up this morning, smile with the rising sun. 3 little birds singing on my doorstep, singing sweet songs, melodies pure and true. Singing, this is my message to you. Singing, don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Singing, don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Well, I rise up this morning, smile with the rising sun. 3 little birds singing on my doorstep, swinging sweet songs, melodies pure and true. Singing, this is my message to you. Singing, don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Yeah, yeah. Singing, don't worry, yeah, about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Whoa, don't say every little thing is gonna be alright. Yeah, every little thing is gonna be alright. Yeah, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright.
Thank you, Savannah. Thank you, Terry. And thank you for your support and contribution. Your support is allowing the center to grow and thrive, to continue to be a beacon of love and help and compassion. So you are doing your part and Spirit is doing its. So we thank you, we bless it, we release it, knowing it does its good and powerful work, returning to us multiplied abundantly. And together we say, and so it is. Okay, well, let's conclude our service with an affirmative prayer. I'm going to do it in the first person, but take it in for yourself. If I say something that works for you, well, hold tight to that. If I say something that doesn't work for you, well, just let that part slide by. But just know this truth with me this morning. There is but one God and one mind and one power, and that power is perfect love, it's divine intelligence. And it called me by name from stardust so I could walk the soil of St. Augustine. So here today in this sacred space filled with all these wonderful loving souls, I choose to know the best for myself. I choose to see myself as God sees me, not as weak and wounded, but bold, dynamic, a conduit for Spirit's love, compassion, and kindness. So here today, I know that I am the Lamb of God. Sometimes I'm that lamb being protected by a kindly shepherd. Sometimes I'm the kindly shepherd leading my flock along. Always, always a channel for God's blessings. Everything I do is supported, like Savannah said, and I know everything's going to be all right Doesn't matter how hard the storm is blowing, how dark the night has been. Spirit is showing up still for humanity. So here today, I choose to lift my eyes up from the turmoil I see around me, and I fix my gaze on the blessings of Spirit raining down upon me. This morning, I choose to know who I am and whose I am. I'm a child of the Most High. I haven't come here to suffer and lack and limitation. I am here to witness God manifesting before me through my love, my joy, my compassion, and kindness. Spirit and I, we have work to do. And I am well on my task. I'm not turning around. I see the challenge before me, and Spirit and I are walking through it all. I know there's a greater blessing in store for me, a earth of heaven and new passion, of new love and new joy. So this morning I leave this place not discouraged. I leave here inspired. I leave here encouraged. I leave here knowing that I have the power and goodness of God flowing through me, and I am not turning back. This is my truth. Every cell of my being radiates this right knowing. And I release this prayer into the mind of God to do its good and perfect, bold and dynamic work, returning to me multiplied abundantly. And together we say, and so it is. All right, my friends, I'm going to leave you with one last idea, and that is your life. Your life. It's not a problem to be solved. It's a miracle unfolding. Your job this week is to go name your miracle, proclaim your miracle, and make it your own. God bless us all. Now let us go be the miracle God is calling us to be. Until we see each other again, this is Reverend Ken wishing you many blessings.
Just want to reiterate that we're not alone. And we need each other. So lean on each other, all right? Time in our lives, we all have pain, we all have sorrow. No one can fill those of your needs that you won't let show. So just call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you'd understand. We all need somebody to lean on. So please swallow your pride. If I have things you need to borrow for, no one can fill those of your needs that you won't let show. So just come me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you'd understand. We all need somebody to lean on me. Hey, we all are strong. I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on. It won't be long. Hey, till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. So just come on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you'd understand. We all need somebody to lean on. You wanna do that verse again? All right. Hey, so just come on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you'd understand. We all need somebody to lean on me. Sing it. When you're not strong, I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on. It won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. All right. There is one more verse, but it's up to you. You guys want to do the last verse? Okay. All right, let's go. This is the end. This is the finale. And this is the release of the burdens. So if there is a load you have to bear that you can't carry, I'm right up the road, I'll share your load. If you just call me, 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 if you just call me. I love y'all. Have a great, great rest of your day and week and year and all of the things. And I'm really glad I got to share today with you guys.